Alright, y'all, welcome back to the next episode of our Final Fantasy VII Cloud Only Challenge Run. Um, of course, we're leaving Aerith's house in this episode. We're getting close to the first big grinding part of the game, where I am going to have to grind for Meteor Rain, and got quite a ways to go, but we'll get there. Let's head out of here. We need to get rid of some items here. We're going to get rid of that Phoenix down. That iron bangle, that bronze bangle. About 10 more of those, because they're still going to be useful for quite a little while now. And unfortunately here we pick Aerith back up again and she is fully healed. So if we get into another battle, we are going to have to take her down, unfortunately. So hopefully we can get through this section without getting into a battle, but the chances of that are very slim. I just wish it would kind of like not revive your characters, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just start taking her out here. I think I can waste a grenade on her. Be just fine. She's now dead. Sweet. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use cross slash on him, because we are of course building up our limits. I actually did not mean to attack him and use a grenade, but I'm not gonna lie, this PC version with the controller just, I don't know, like the buttons cycle through very fast. Now if you wanted to, you could grind here for Meteor Rain. It'll take a while, but you could start grinding there, because you get those groups of like 4 enemies at a time. I'd rather wait to train Graveyard, because then we can also steal ethers from enemies there. We can steal striking staffs from us one and another enemy there. There's a lot of good stuff we can get from the train Graveyard, so I also kind of wish you could just skip a lot of these cutscenes here. So, well, they're not horrible, just eh. Here comes Tifa! Sucker turns on a dime. If I can be honest, you wouldn't be able to tell that was Tifa. Just looking at the sprite character, or the character sprite that was on the back of that cart, you couldn't tell that was Tifa. But it's okay though. Alright, yeah, we're not worried about the whole Cloud getting picked by Don Corneo and all that. I'd rather actually get the extra XP from doing the additional fights, the 2 extra fights you do if Cloud isn't picked by Don Corneo. So yeah, you really can just skip like all of this here. Tell you what, start down here. Speak to this gentleman here. Not that one, this one. No girl named Tifa, yeah, she's up just got to interview with Don Corneo. Alright, so we head all the way up north. And I am going to go ahead and buy a mithril armlet from here. I think it's mithril armlet you can buy from here. Yeah, I'm going to buy that. That's just more defense for Cloud. It's just all around a better choice for Cloud, so let me sell that type thing on. I mean, I really feel like it would have just been better if they just busted in there. Like, at this point, I'm like, dressing up like a girl thing? Nah. Could just went ahead and busted in there. And this is really like the most boring part of the entire game, to me, honestly. Like, you're just doing a bunch of running around for, like, really nothing. Nope, meant to go back in. I own the clothing shop, but I ain't your father. I didn't say that. It doesn't matter which you pick. I think actually, unless you do some of the extra stuff, you kind of have like a 0% almost chance of being picked by Don Corneo. I know there's like things online that tell you like what your percentage chance of getting picky is. Like if you do everything, then you have like almost 100% chance of getting picked. But all we need is a dress and a wig, and that's it. And then even like with this wig, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to go for the best wig. But might as well. If only his stuff was this easy in the remaster, right? Or the remake. Alright, now we can get up out of here. Get into Don Corneo's mansion. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of off-screen grinding once we get into the train graveyard. So pretty much once I hit train graveyard, it's just nothing but grinding. And yeah, I won't be doing any of that on camera. So Because you're talking about me going from level 9, 10-ish to like level 17, 18-ish. And 200 plus enemies killed to get Meteor Rain. So yeah. Alright, let's go not get picked by Don Corneo. The upcoming boss is going to be easy too. Like, you could put Cloud in the back row if you want to, but the boss kind of helps you out a lot. Let's go find Tifa. Kind of ready to get through this challenge somewhat. Kind of got my eyes on some other challenges, especially for this one. Like, I've seen challenges online where people are doing like Final Fantasy VII items only, or one that I watched or listened to the other day on the way to work, Final Fantasy VII no random encounters. That sounds like amazing. Like, just take this entire thing and just turn on the no encounters and boom. Like, that's gonna be fun one day when I get around to doing that. But once I finish this challenge, I'm gonna move on to another game. I think I'm gonna move on to Final Fantasy VIII and do Squall only. Kind of follow the same theme of the main character only. Kind of wish like I could find a like maybe a way with like the randomizer or something to like do like, say, like a Final Fantasy VIII Quistis only run, where it's like, that's the only character you use. Like, instead of starting with Squall, you start with her and then just go from there. But it doesn't exactly work because there's parts where you just do not have access to her at all. So and I have been watching Final Fantasy X No Sphere Grid Run. That's going to be interesting to do eventually. But it looks like Riku just really breaks that challenge, so I don't know. This one's really going to get more interesting, like, towards the middle of the game. Like, once we do our grinding for Reno, and then we do our grinding for, I can't remember what the fish thing is that you fight in Junon. Once we get that grinding out of the way, like, I don't know, we're going to be pretty powerful. It'd be funny if he still picked Cloud. Like, dude, really? Hey, like I said, you'd rather get the extra 2 encounters, get the bonus XP and the bonus kills, and they're geared to be Cloud solo anyway, so might as well. And you pick up some items in here. Alright, let's pick up our items. Come down here. Let them get close. like speak to some of them in a certain type of way. There we go. Alright, cool. Up here. There we go. I ain't interested in a bunch of scrubs like you. See what I mean by, like, maybe it's just my controller does that, I don't know, but eventually I'm probably gonna have to just buy a new controller. This one's probably kind of had it just from playing Destiny over the years with it. Oh yeah, like, I'm not even telling it to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna wind up getting a new controller soon. And he should be very close to dead. And we'll hold that. Yeah, actually I was not even telling the controller to do all of that. That's fine. Alright. Unfortunately, it doesn't. For some reason, it doesn't read the. Let me see if maybe I can make it. Yeah, that's my controller actually doing all of that. That's crazy. All right, well, got those two fights out the way. If he picks Tifa, you don't have to come all the way down here. Tifa just automatically meets you out in the hallway. Kind of saves you a little bit of time. But I don't know if there's a specific way to get him to pick Tifa instead of Eris, so yeah. And unfortunately, we are going to have to KO Tifa and Eris in the next fight. That's the other part I hate about all this, is that you have to go through all of that again. Threats. And make sure you pick up the hyper back there. It's not really going to come in handy in this run, simply because I mean, Fury is a good status effect, you know, to get your limit breaks faster, but like it reduces your accuracy. So, Sadness is definitely the status effect you'd want to go for in a solo character run if you're going to use one. But I'm nowhere near being concerned with using that just yet, so yeah. Useless conversation. Thank you. Alright, so if you want to, you can grab this item before you pick either one of them up. Unfortunately, you can't go get the steel materia before you pick them up, so... Oh wow, it actually kept Eris down. I thought it would bring her back up, but it didn't. Cool. That works out that she's still KO'd. Yeah, this is going to be an issue with this controller, I can tell already. Wow. Like, that's just barely touching it. Yeah. Definitely time for a new controller. Then go buy one tomorrow. That's why I say the boss really helps you out a lot. Like, I think that gives you the sadness status effect there. So again, the boss is just totally helping you out. Alright, now we can actually start damaging it. And again, grenades are the go-to here. Like, we're not, yeah. Just grenades, grenades, grenades. Like, you take less damage because of the sadness, so. Because, you know, the tsunami comes through, that would probably kill us, which is, yeah, we don't want that. See, like, this is, yeah, that's stupid. Getting fairly close to dead now. I'm gonna cure after that one. Just because I don't wanna, yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. The steel materia is definitely going to be super useful up here. Because like I said, we can steal a bunch of ethers. I'll take the all effect off for now. good thing is with it being on memory, yeah, we don't have to worry about picking something else. Except for now, we're gonna go and cure because, yeah. Like, I'm taking a whole bunch of unnecessary damage just because, like, of my controller being jacked up right now. What I may do is before I start my grinding, I may actually just do a little diagnostic on it. Like, I think Steam has a thing you can kind of run a diagnostic on it and see what's going on with it. Yeah, I just don't want to die because of some people. Takes 4 hits to kill one. Meanwhile, it takes 2 bolts to kill one. Okay. Alright, and now we are in our grind area. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind off screen. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save it. And, yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, so I'm going to grind off screen. I'm just going to save over there. And, yeah, so like I said, I'm going to grind off screen, and once I'm done grinding, I'll be back. So, yeah, this is going to take a little while. Because like I said, I've got to go from level 10 to like 17 or 18, and I've got to get Meteorite to even stand a chance of beating Reno. So once I am done with the grind, I will be back.